This is Curtis Daniel III, a former Spartan defensive back and current recording exec. Tell us a little bit about Curtis and your conversation before we bring him in.
Well, you know, Curtis is the one that was responsible for getting Rich Homie Quan to do a personalized version of some kind of way, or some type of way, for Michigan State, which is the celebratory song that they play in the locker room that we've seen the coaches dancing to. He's a self-anointed former Spartan dog. When he says that doesn't mean Spartan fan, but a Spartan football player.
Right.
So he gets it. And obviously he's been excited by what Michigan State's done. He flies the green and white colors at his recording studio in Atlanta, which has seen some of the top artists, most all the top artists actually go through there at some point and record. And I think he's just as excited to embrace the Spartans as they seem to be to embrace him, and how he's helped the program, I think extend their notoriety across the country. I really think that having this rapper song associated with the program, I think it's going to help in recruiting. So welcome aboard.
They asked you some questions about the business, and you specifically said, we are not just recording studios. We are serving our customers. We're all about customer service, and that's part of what that is. You're there to help these musicians, and you're going to not just give them space.
Yeah, for us, that's what we say. We've never said we sold studio time. We've always said we sold customer service.
The way he ran business, I couldn't work for nobody else. He didn't play. Whatever we needed, he gave it. If there was an outstanding invoice a day late, we knew about it. And the professionalism and our friendship just kind of grew. Mm-hmm. And so here we are, almost 30 years later.
Curtis Daniels in the studio on the People Station, V103 Patchwork Studios. I do music. That's it's Patchwork. Work is with W-E-R-K. Patchwork Studios.
So we got to our 20-year anniversary. I just couldn't see ourselves doing what everybody else do, because we always try to do something first and different. We've been in this home park area for 20 years, the whole time, and I wanted to get the whole community involved in the whole music industry. And I wanted to do something healthy, and kind of give back. So that's why we decided to do the 5K.
There was times where I wasn't doing so well, and Curtis, he helped me. I was paying my patchwork bill monthly at one time, and everybody doesn't do that, so Curtis held me down. I know that Curtis is real humble, and he wants the light to be on Patchwork, but not him. But it's really about him. Whether he kept it all together through the transitions, through all of it.
There hasn't been a time I've called Kurt, he didn't pick the phone up. Hasn't been a time that I have called Kurt, he hasn't been there for me as an artist, and that means a lot, At the end of the day, we're all humans, and Kurt treats us like that. And I think that is the reason why, besides all this stuff, is the reason why Patchwork has lasted 20 years.
Man, Curtis, like he does I think he does a stellar job at doing what he does, like at juggling schedules, picking the personnel, the kind of people. And I've seen some of these interns come to actually great producers, writers, some of the best. He's created some of the best talents. Actually, curated them through just giving them a place to come and work and showcase their skills. You know what I mean? Whether their skills be people skills, or whether they be electronical or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like really almost like a damn institute. You know what I mean?
Bob Whitfield's even involved anymore. He was the original investor, but I think Curtis. I mean, he's the one piece that hasn't wavered. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't get too excited or get too low about nothing. It's pretty much Curtis right here. And it takes that. You got to stay here. And I think Curtis does that.
We ended up having a #1 hip-hop show in the state of Michigan, doing it from, Impact Radio on campus. From there, once I graduated, we just moved to Atlanta, and, we started doing the Patchwork recordings and studio thing. 23 years, later, we're here in this world-class $5 million facility. My name's Curtis Daniel III. I'm one of the 2 owners of Patchwork Recording Studios here in Atlanta, Georgia. Man, I never scored a touchdown, never made a tackle, never played on the field or anything, and I'm still as much a part of this program and feel supported by it as, the Courtney Hawkins, the Renzo Whites, and everybody else. So if you want to go somewhere and just be a part of a program for 1 or 2 years, then you can go where you want to. But if you want to go somewhere and be a part of a program for your whole life and make friendships and bonds that'll last a lifetime and be around people that'll support you, then you want to come to Michigan State.